To understand China, you have to notice the quiet strength that runs through its people. It's not always loud or showy, but it's there, in the way they hold onto their culture, push through challenges, and care deeply about family and tradition. The idea of being descendants of dragons isn't about fantasy. It reflects how many Chinese people see themselves strong, wise, and proud of their roots. Chinese history has a long line of warriors, but what stands out is that being a warrior doesn't always mean fighting. It often means showing up, day after day, for the things that matter. Take Hua Mulan. Her story is well known, but it means something deeper in China. It's about putting family first, being brave without needing praise, and doing what's right even when it's hard. Or Zhao Yun, a general who's remembered for loyalty and courage. His story reminds people that honor matters, not just winning. That same spirit still shows up today. You see it in people practicing martial arts. You see it in workers who leave their hometowns to build better futures for their families. You see it in students preparing for national exams, knowing how much is riding on their results, not just for themselves, but for the people who raise them. In China, time doesn't just move forward like a straight line. It moves in a circle. The past isn't something you leave behind. It walks with you. Here, ancestors aren't just names in a history book or old photos on a shelf. They're part of daily life. During the Qingming festival, families visit the graves of their loved ones. They clean the area, offer food, light incense, not for show, but because they believe those who came before still matter. It's about respect. It's about connection. In a lot of places, people say, let the past go. But in Chinese culture, the past is part of who you are. Your family story shapes your own. That mindset builds something powerful, a deep respect for tradition, for where you came from, and for the people who made your life possible. It's not about being stuck in the past, it's about carrying it forward, like a thread that keeps you grounded, even when everything else is changing. A big part of how people in China think and live comes from Confucian values, ideas that have been around for thousands of years. And one of the biggest ones? Harmony. Not power, not winning, just keeping the peace, keeping things steady. It shows up everywhere, from how families talk to each other, to how problems are solved at work, even to how leaders run the country. The idea isn't speak louder to be heard, it's more like keep things balanced so everyone moves forward together. That's why there's such a strong focus on respecting elders, thinking before speaking, and knowing your role, whether you're the oldest sibling, a new employee, or someone in charge. It's not about blindly following, it's about doing your part so the whole group works better. In a world where a lot of people rush to take the spotlight, Chinese culture teaches, sometimes strength is knowing when not to push, and wisdom is knowing how to keep the peace.